Welcome to another Kevin's English School's English learning video. How can some people speak fluently in not just 2, but 3, 4, or even more languages? Yes, you heard that right. They are called polyglots, a term derived from the Greek words poly, meaning many, and glotta, meaning tongue. These are individuals who have mastered the art of learning multiple languages. The skill of polyglots is extraordinary, and it comes with a plethora of advantages. They can communicate with people from different cultures, harness cognitive benefits, and even have an edge in the professional world. But the question remains, how do they do it? Well, we're about to delve into the fascinating world of polyglots and uncover the strategies they employ to conquer language after language. We will introduce you to some incredible individuals who have risen to the challenge and proven their linguistic prowess. So, who are these linguistic superheroes? Let's meet them. Meet Ziad Fazza, the Guinness World Record holder for speaking the most languages. This Lebanese-born, Brazil-based polyglot holds an impressive record for being fluent in 59 different languages. Yes, you heard it right, 59. Born in Liberia in 1954, Ziad's love for languages started at a very young age. He was raised in a multilingual household where Arabic, French, and English were spoken regularly. This early exposure to multiple languages sparked a passion in Ziad that would shape the rest of his life. By the age of 17, he had already learned 12 languages. His secret? Ziad attributes his success to his motivation, discipline, and immersion. He emphasizes the importance of using the language regularly in everyday life, not just studying it from textbooks. He also suggests finding native speakers to converse with, as this exposes you to the natural flow and nuances of the language. Ziad's journey to learning 59 languages wasn't always smooth sailing. He faced several challenges along the way, including doubts from others and the sheer volume of information to learn. But he remained undeterred, driven by his passion for languages and his desire to connect with people from different cultures. One of his key pieces of advice for language learners is to be patient and persistent. Learning a language is a journey that takes time. He also encourages learners to embrace their mistakes. According to Ziad, mistakes are a natural part of the learning process and should be seen as opportunities for growth, not as failures. Another interesting method Ziad uses is the shadowing technique. This involves listening to a native speaker and repeating what they say as closely as possible. This method not only helps with pronunciation and vocabulary, but also gives a sense of the rhythm and flow of the language. Ziad's story is truly inspiring. It shows that with passion, dedication, and the right methods, anyone can become a polyglot. So even if you're not aiming for 59 languages like Ziad, his methods can still help you in your language learning journey. Scene script. Next up is Lom Kato, a Hungarian polyglot who knew 16 languages. Born in 1909, Lom was a Hungarian translator and one of the first simultaneous interpreters in the world. But beyond her professional achievements, she was a remarkable polyglot. Lom could communicate in 16 languages, a feat that's not only impressive but also quite inspiring. What made Lom's language learning journey unique was her unconventional approach. She was a firm believer in the power of passive learning, or more specifically, learning languages in her sleep. Yes, you heard that right. Lom would listen to language tapes as she drifted off to sleep, allowing the sounds and rhythms of the language to seep into her subconscious. This method, while unusual, was a testament to her belief in the power of immersion in language learning. Now, you might be wondering, can I learn a language while I sleep? Well, while there's no scientific consensus on this, Lom's story shows us that immersion in a language in any form can be beneficial. It's about surrounding yourself with the language, letting it become a part of your everyday life, and not just a subject you study for a few hours a week. But Lom's approach to language learning wasn't just about sleepy time lessons. She was also a great advocate of consistent practice. She believed in the importance of regular engagement with the language, whether it be reading a book, listening to a song, or having a conversation. Essentially, Lom's method was about making the language a constant in her life, a habit that she nurtured with time and patience. So, what can we take away from Lom's story? It's that learning a language is not about cramming vocabulary or mastering grammar rules overnight. It's about immersion, making the language a part of your life and consistent practice. And while we may not all have the luxury of learning 16 languages, we can certainly apply these principles to our own language learning journeys. Remember, Cato showed us that immersion and consistency are key in language learning. Our final case is Alexander Arguelles, an American polyglot who speaks over 50 languages. Born in Chicago, Arguelles' passion for languages began in his teenage years, and he has since dedicated his life to mastering the art of language learning. Arguelles is renowned not just for his linguistic prowess, but also for his disciplined approach. He spends hours each day studying languages, showcasing an admirable commitment to his craft. This disciplined approach, combined with a genuine love for languages, is at the heart of his success. Arguelles is also known for his innovative shadowing technique. This involves listening to a language while simultaneously speaking it, thereby improving pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. It's a method that can be adopted by anyone, anywhere, at any time, emphasizing the accessibility of language learning. So, as Alexander Arguelles demonstrates, discipline and innovative techniques can take you a long way in your language learning journey. So, what can we learn from these polyglots? Ziad Faza, Cato, and Alexander Arguelles, each a polyglot in their own right, have shown us that learning multiple languages is not only possible, but also an enriching journey. They've demonstrated that there isn't one-size-fits-all approach to mastering languages. Whether it's Faza's immersive method, Cato's emphasis on reading and listening, or Arguelles' disciplined language schedules, each has carved out a unique path to polyglottism. These case studies should inspire us to realize that anyone can learn a new language or even multiple languages with the right approach and mindset. It's not about innate talent, but about persistence, passion, and the willingness to step out of your comfort zone. The key takeaway here is that language learning is a personal adventure, tailored by your own methods and pace. Remember, language learning is a journey, not a destination. Embrace the process, stay consistent, and you'll be amazed at how far you can go.